All right. Let's do it. Miner's Lament. All right. Let's start in the Gladius. My girl. VR War. Oh, thank the heavens. How's it going, man? All right. Let's go. How's it going, VR War? Good now? Full ballistic F8. And definitely deadly having some DC on his weaponry. The thing is, though, is I think that M80 has this. What I don't understand is why he's not getting closer. It looks like he can't be damaged right now. And yeah, there we go. There's some hits going on. Yeah, the M80 is going to win this fight pretty handily because of armor. I ran your C788 broadsword build on the F788 Mark II. Ran out of ammo fast. Powerful looking big ships, though. Shutting them down like nothing. Yeah. So you need to be hitting your shots, but if you do hit your shots, it's the fastest time to kill over even the other fighters, right? But yeah, basically you get one or two fights and then you're off looking for resupply. Let's try and get a fight. Circle with slash to it meant critical hit, right? They're going. Robo Pimp. That's a cutter. Should we try and take on the full ballistic F8? If he's good, that'll be a hard fight, even with the F8. Oh, are we just going? All right, we're just going. Am I being dove by someone else here? I am. This is a 2v1. Okay, there's a whole gang here. think somebody peeled off the other fighter that was on me. Yeah, my eyes been bothering me today, so I might be a little bit... Get some supplies back here. We'll push through, come out like this. I'm okay with a reset. I need to get a lot of supplies back when it comes to boosts and things. That shield down. He nabbed. He nabbed out. Yeah, my eyes still bother me a little bit here. Be a crybaby cow stream. All teary-eyed. There's the kill. Alright, so... Was it Rags who was also engaging me here? He's not shooting me right now. There was another guy on me, though. Everything's back up. Oh no, the county's back up. Yeah, no, there was definitely two guys on me there. I think they didn't understand the concept of a shield tap and Discord, and they just dove me. But hey, it worked out. How's it going, still? All right. First splat. We'll reset. Yeah, I've got some sort of thing going on with my eye. It's been bothering me all day, so I can watch. It doesn't hurt. It's just it's like I got like it feels really gritty. That's all. So I'm constantly like watering here. So you'll be watching me tear up all stream, but I'm okay. Asher, Papa Minor. Looks like he's not at the wheel. We have one more chance, and all right, moving on. Asher Astra, let's try and intercept him. Yeah, I'm doing all NDBs today to try and encourage myself to stay a bit closer into the fight here. All right, he flared. Okay, he's got adders. Okay, got shields down. I still think I do prefer adders for my general playstyle, but we're pushing out of our comfort zone a bit to try and learn stuff, you know? Was that gimbals I saw, good sir? That looks a lot like gimbling, my friend. Okay. See if I can't work me out here. Does not want to stay in the right. He's staying heavy in back strafe. Try and cut in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gimbling too, which is not helping his case at all. Remember guys, in light fighters, you don't want to gimbal. You're just nerfing yourself. It breaks all your fundamentals. There's the kill, no damage. The tear in Dogfighter's eye. Fair enough, don't push yourself. No, it's okay. You know, maybe it's pink eye, maybe it's not. Maybe I just have cat litter or something stuck in my eye, which would be fucking horrible. But it's been there all day. But yeah, so I'll just look like I'm crying. Hey, Drift, good to see you, man. Starter ship, we don't dive them. Turbo thoughts. We fought him earlier, and he had a friend. Seven Deadly just fucking face planted. Did you get your paint? Not yet. Not yet, man. Apparently, no one's been getting their paint, so I think there's an issue with the back end, or that we don't get until it's over. He's like just nabbing around. He doesn't want to fight. I don't want to chase somebody. Void Wolf, he's damaged already. He's probably resetting his ship. Shadow Q4. All right. Sometimes I hate these bigger maps like Miner's Lament because he always gets spread out, and it's like I want my fights. Trying to get his attention here. There we go. All right, here we go, and fights on. There are shield holes, and I'll be honest, maybe they were always there. These are M cannons? Ooh, I'm not sure M cannons are gonna be the answer, my guy. I don't know if the shield holes were always there, but the new hit markers really make it apparent when you're hitting somebody through shields like that. Low on boost, trying to get some back here. Just trying to stay over him. Yeah, M cannons are not going to be the answer here, my friend. There's the kill. Once again, no damage, but not my cleanest fights. My eye is really bothering me. Rags. A blade would be a fun fight. Howdy, Aries. Good to see you in here, man. Looks like the Basher and the Blade are going at it. And Daniel Alt is third partying in a Connie. We can get his shields down and hope somebody has the actual firepower to start penning him. Oh, I think I've seen something happen here. So, yep, there we go. We're stripping his armor. Oh, I don't think that was intentional. I don't think that was intent. Yes, that's the exact reason I'm running it, Gallagher, actually. I want to get better in the knife. I'm already decent in it, but I also want to get better at getting to the knife and forcing that. So I'm using a weapon that I don't really prefer to try and encourage myself to fight close. Right now, all of my ships that can take NDBs are rocking NDBs. Hey, villain, good to see you. Yeah, my eye's really bothering me, but it's okay. Part of it is I have a fan, and I think that is not helping. So I'm actually going to turn off my fan. I'd rather be sweaty than have my eye dry out. Limbo's really good. Flying the Wolf right now. The Wolf is absolutely top tier. And I turn on the fan and I instantly feel it. Alright. Should we try the full ballistic F8? This could go bad if he's good at keeping his distance. You just engaging that guy? Yeah, he just dove Ares, so I'm gonna take him on. Oh, Ares, we almost merged. Oh wow, bud, your noise did so much. Your noise is doing so much here, man. Yeah, he's kind of not... He's flying it in a weird way, but he's not doing his best to maximize that ship at all. There's that kill. Meteor. No. Mantis. Mantis? Why Mantis? Based Mantis, right? How's it going, 9-ball? Fan freaking tastic. Well, I'm good to hear that, man. I'm good to hear that. Good to hear that. Why are you 7 km out that way, my guy? What? Now he's fighting someone. This guy's good. Fought him several times before. I don't know why he's not shooting. Maybe he's doing a cannon build. He flared me, right? We flare past. Why is he not shooting? Okay, weird. He's killed me before. I don't know why he wasn't shooting. Ares. Third party. There we go. Got the tab I'm looking for. People love the third party S Ares. I feel like this happens frequently. Yep. Third party. Oh man. Good fight, Ares. Yeah, shredders just aren't the answers anymore. That's a racist slur. Wow, CIG. Okay. You're just letting that one through the through the name filter. All right. Well, I guess we won't target that guy again. Should we try the M80? A laser fighter into an M80 is almost impossible. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's not, but a report. Oh, this is Rock. Oh no, God, dude, I couldn't see the rock that pulled up. I was just trying to merge with that group. Just went right into Rock. Now I'm pretty much on par now with Mana Stick versus. Yep, there you go. Yep. You get quality hardware and you put it into practice, and it will pay you back. Also, good fight, Ares. Good fight. King Cam. Shadow said he doesn't want to fight earlier in the chat, so we won't bother him. We fought him once and he had the cannons, which isn't really an appropriate build for this, so we'll leave him be. Just do a one tap to see if he's awake. It looks like he is. Nope, maybe not. He is moving. Oh. That's my own flare I'm seeing. He's not flared back. I don't think he wants to fight. You leave him be. I'd have a fucking... Is that the Alkaline Hawk? Where? Is he in the lobby? That's him, yeah. That is him. Well, PV Rock, right? How's it going, Andix? Good to see ya. Okay, oh, hi, Cal. Oh, 7. Hey, hey. It's weird people starting to recognize me that aren't like, I don't recognize in the chat. I'm not sure if Camo's from the chat, but yeah, that's the real Alkaline Hawk, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's try the M80. Let's see if we can get him for a fight. This will probably lose. Actually, we beat him in the Basher earlier, actually, now that I think about it. Let's see if I can't recreate this fight. You may not be interested. Hey, there it is. And we know he's going to run. So he was definitely using D-Cannon. And we're not as evasive as the Basher was. Nor do we quite have his DPS, but we can take a few more hits. Get on him right here. Okay, he's out. I can push. Okay, now I need to not use any. Oh, yep. Oh, man. That's a full Deadbolt and Sea Cannon build. That hurt a lot. Can I stretch out and get a tap? I can't get a tap. Okay, that red-nosed us. You know, the M80 is a hard fight into a fighter in a duel with the size 3s. Okay, he's coming in for me. We get a full recharge it anyways, because that recharge rate is so quick. The hit on us. You know, the full ballistic cannon loadout is quite scary. Get some resources back here. The shield's down. Now can I nav chase him? We're out of boost. Yeah, the extra spool time is going to hurt so bad. Tap the shield. Not enough. It's already back. Yeah, no, just the double size twos recharging in 4.8 seconds if you don't fully down them, and 10 right around 10 seconds if you do fully down them. With how fast the M80 is, it's just impossible for a fighter, if he knows what he's doing, to actually apply that damage. He also outranges our radar. Ooh, that was close. Another wing. Yeah, wing lost. And that's a whole gun this time. Now we have even less chance of getting his shields down. Yeah, there's just no answer. Oh, and my other wing. Oh. All right, boys, we're just the fuselage in a single gun. One thing I can do left. I was trying to go for the ram. Yeah, no, with lasers, there's just no answer. You can't laser fighter into a M80 anymore. Because it's not even really a skill check, right? Like, okay, it is. I won't say that somebody couldn't do it, but you need to be so perfect in all of your resource management and chasing, and even then, all he needs to do is just decide, nah, and go farther than usual. And then you're fucked. How do you do an M80? Well, so you don't in the way that I was trying. You don't engage in the M80 with a laser fighter. A laser fighter cannot hurt the M80. Well, specifically, you need deadbolts now. You need deadbolts or you need size 4s. There's no other ballistic that can do the job. Now, if it had half its shield, maybe a different story, it would still be really good. The end is just a flesh wound, right? Right? I'm really loving the heavy fighters. The Shetland for itself. All right. Here we go, fights on. At least he's shooting back this time. That's a stock Gladdy. Sir, if you could stop backstrafing, I'd appreciate that. Oh, somebody tapped us there. Saber, huh? Saber doing the folding wings. Try and limit its pancake, but it's still giving me pancake. And using Panthers. Something tells me he's not up to date on the meta. Get some resources back. Good fight. Yeah, the Italian beat it because it has access to the best ballistics in the game, yeah. There's a weird bug that completely disables your ship's thrusters and ability to take damage and atmo, which has completely ruined the P for me recently. Really? Hey, Watso. Haven't seen you in a while, man. How's it going? Sorry, guys. I got like an eye thing going on. I don't know if it's pink eye or whatever, but it's bothering me just a little bit. So it's like my whole right side of the face is just running right now. But I feel fine enough to fight. Obsidian Death. Let's do it. Years, man. How have you? Yeah, I've been doing this. I became a Star Citizen content creator. But yeah, guys, Watso was one of my old viewers. Before I even renamed this channel for the second time. We'll just tap him, let him know we're here. He's also NDB. Got his shields down. Or I thought we did. We only get a shield hole. I will say, now that I'm used to these new hit markers, I do like them quite a bit. What? What? This isn't Cal of House Calzone, flyer of the Gladius, right? I've been Twitching a long time, that's probably why. Yeah, no worries, dude. He's a newbie. Don't shoot at me, man. There we go. Was that or we touched? Let me find him. Let's see. There he is. Going a lot better this time. Oh man! Of course! Of course. How's Star Citizen treating you? I mean, the game's been going quite a lot. Like people are always upset about the pace of development for Star Citizen, but I actually think this year has been just so rapid. Insanely rapid. You know, since the start of this year, we got in engineering, armor, crafting, like instancing now coming in this next patch, tons and tons of new ships and stuff. Like, I'm thinking the game's actually going like too fast personally, because I'm on the PvP side of the game, right? And they've been messing with the balance every patch, and it's been different weapons to use, different ships to use. But I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it a lot. But yeah, I'm doing the whole YouTube thing. And yeah, I was streaming mostly on YouTube, and then I finally revived this channel and just changed the name over for Twitch drops, because the game was giving away a cosmetic and a reward for people who subbed and stuff. Take 2 free hits there. Yeah, right now we're in Arena Commander, which is the sort of canned deathmatch mode. We're in free flight and doing honor duels. You can think like fight clubbing from like a Dark Souls, right? But we will be going into the PU, the big open persistent universe, and because I need to do some looting, do some shooting, and then if we have time, I want to go back to a big PvP hotspot going on right now and check that out. He's definitely doing a lot better than he was that first time. That first time, I don't think he was fully ready. I'll take that trade every day. I mean, dude, if he wants to shield reset, that's totally okay by me, because I get more shields back than he does. And this is why, like in the laser meta, and also with the nerf to the nose health of the arrow. Those two changes, going into laser meta and combining the nose and body of the arrow, have really helped us out. It's still a great ship, don't get me wrong. It's still very evasive. It still probably shouldn't rate faster than the Gladius, if we're being totally honest here. Oh, we almost touched there. Someone's third partying him. I don't need his help. Who was that? A noob, sadly. He doesn't understand the concept of honor duel. We'll slap him for Ant there. It was a good fight. All right. Yeah, the Mustang got the welcome to the arena commander treatment. Are we path money? Yeah, we're definitely going to be going to the path today. All right. I see a Talon. Let's fight Hawk. If he's down for it. Hawk was saying he really loved the way the Basher felt. He's good at sticking at range. He's going to be flying it pretty much exactly like a heavy here. Yeah, those adders are ripping me up. Alright, I kind of need to do a shield reset here. Get resources back. So evasive. Oh, that's the wing. That's the fight. That's the fight. We'll see if I can recover it, but I don't think I can. Yeah. I've been out of town and busy the past few weeks. That's another size 1 to 3 now. Adders and then the beast. NDBs if you want to get close and you want to do the most damage possible. Adders if you just want to have a good mid-range like the Basher likes. Right now I'm forcing myself to use NDBs to try and force fights closer, but we all know Alkaline Hawk is the king of distance control. He's very, very good at that. You don't become a PvP ace in the Guardian MX if you don't know how to keep people in front of your nose. And with the authority that the Basher has, it may not tank a lot of shots, but you know you can absolutely dodge. We're just gonna get rid of this ship. Just get off the map here. Yeah, he loves the Basher. Feels like older town. Looks like this lobby has died. So I'll fight Limbo in an arrow though if he's down. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, Fate. Please leave political talk out of the channel. So he's flying off. Hey Shiv, good to see you. Alright, what time are we at? We're at 54? Let's go ahead and hop over into PU. No, I love Sea-Dog. But that's no, Sea-Dog's a great guy. He's been in the chat before. He's talked out. He kicks my ass every time. He is well above me. And I have no problem admitting that. But he was fighting Alkaline at the end there. Yeah. No. He is really good. The Wolf is really good this patch when you're fighting in lasers. And yeah. But let's go ahead and hop into PU. We need to head over to Levski, grab our Ironclad. And then we need to decide what we want to do from there. I do want to get back into Chalice. No. We love Iron Sea Dog around these parts. Nothing but respect for him. Can you guys tell, like, hold on, if I zoom in my camera, which is now lagging out. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if I zoom in my camera, can you guys tell that one of my eyes is swollen? Yeah, you can. It's pretty obvious, right? So I got something going on there. Yeah, Boss Music, so, dude, it's the same with me, trust me. He is an incredible pilot, very nice guy. I missed it. What we doing in the PU? I don't know. I don't know yet. We're getting the Ironclad back to Lorville, I think. But part of me really wants to. I kind of want to go to Chalas and do, or to Ashland and do air patrol, more than I want to gather components. But we do need good components, so we'll probably hit like one, or maybe we'll probably hit 1 or 2 of the 4 Hathor sites, and then go. Yeah, it's something going on. I'm hoping it's not pink eye, but yeah. The entire right side of my face just fucking all gross. I love FPS in this game. I could love FPS in this game. I love the weapons and the armor and the design of it, and the, you know, it's competent enough when things are working. But it is so desyncy. Like in PvP, like the desync is still there in space, but because the TDK is so long and the movements are so steady, that like it hides it really well. And in FPS, it is just nasty. Stop butterfly kissing bottles. Lay off the coke. Uncut slam. The only coke that we do over here is cola. Okay, right. So we aren't. We'll leave the Polaris here, because getting in and out of that's going to be a pain. We stripped stuff off of the Gladiator. For 410, we'll fix that pink eye. You know what? I haven't flown the Scorpius in a while. We'll fly the Scorpius over to Levski. I was at Hurston and they had a bunch of fucked ships. Makes me want to try salvage when I do run there. But I don't know, salvaging even at Aberdeen Hathor seems a little bit ambitious. No worries at all, Nineball. No worries at all. I'm just now finding out that the Ranger bikes are not in the game. No, those are the ones from what, the Terravan, the Terravan bikes. We got plenty of other bikes though. And honestly, the bikes aren't super helpful. I wish they were. They're cool as shit. But all the ground vehicles are in a really bad place right now. Good old X-Wing. Hey, Sea Dog. Good to see you, man. I told you, Sponge. We love Sea Dog around these parts. I think that's true. What's up with my mouse? Come on. All right. See that I heard I was gassing them up? Always. I do love the sounds of Panthers, but they just made them so bad. I do really enjoy the Scorpius. It is a great ship, but the size 3 nerf hurt it, and it used to be one of my favorite ships, this and the Hurricane, because I used to always play with a bud, and he would always light the gun, and I would like to fly. And man, these ships crewed are dangerous. They're very dangerous, but the Scorpius is just very, very easy to hit. Very big. Oh, we all do, Sea Dog, but in this chat, we respect you here, man. Yeah, I saw you were taking on Alkaline Hawk earlier. The Hurricane is so much fun. It's so much fun. How have you been, Sea Dog? I'm gonna try not using the hollow empty, see if I get more screen real estate. Yeah, that's why I do it. One is I like how it is, screen real estate, and two, I miss the days when they said we were going to be getting full fidelity cockpits. You know, you could press all the buttons and all this stuff. Like, I don't know. I know that this game is way too fast-paced in both flight and combat to ever do anything like DCS-style cockpits. But man, I mean, it's the same thing you always do, right? I mean, I don't often take advantage of scanning or the comms thing. You set your power and all your config before, and then just run self status and target status. It's objectively worse than using the cast, which I hate. But it wouldn't be if they gave every ship 4 fucking MFDs and just when you turn on the cast, got rid of 2. Nine Ball just pulled a MSR. All right. I don't think we still have any ships inside the. Oh, we have the Terrapin still inside the Ironclad. Thank you, Frames. SAR is the aluminum Falcon of SC. Yep. The MSR was the first ship I bought with real money. Actually, no, it wasn't. It's the second ship. First ship I bought was a Constellation Andromeda. Long before I was into my PvP time. I remember everybody in the Reddit doing all the Gib MSR stuff. If the frame rate could cooperate, I would appreciate. Freaking lag ski. I want to do these cool smooth landings, and I have to keep slamming on the brake every time it drops frame rate. Ease it in a bit further. Yeah, not quite centered, but good enough. Rip to the day you're gonna have to spend reformatting your PC, right? What do you do before PvP? Mainly bunkers. And that's why I have a deep hatred for bunkers. Because if you guys have only played recently, you don't know how truly bad they used to be. Yeah, well, also the thing is I'm pretty sure I want to move to Linux eventually. At the very least do a dual boot. I got 4 fucking SSDs, so I can do it. But what sucks is I use DaVinci Resolve to edit video, and that is a purely Windows application. While we're here, I want to buy some more pulverizer ammo, and maybe boom tube ammo too if they have it. All right, Bella, no worries. Yeah, Lug makes it like a breeze. All the new installers make it nice. Like I just put Linux Mint on a old kiosk computer for work that was like from 2015. It still had like 4 gigs of RAM, a 6500 non-K, but it ran just fine, and we were able to do what we needed for it off that. And the Windows has just become more and more shit for me. No boom tube ammo. All right, next we grab the Ironclad, head back to Stanton. Yeah. It feels like with the Steam Machine, with Valve and Proton, that for a gamer, Linux is finally viable, but I still think it's not quite viable to main entirely without Windows, which is why I was going to dual boot on different SSDs. Because like I said, I still need something to edit my software on, or edit my videos on, and I still want to play games like Battlefield and maybe Valorant again. Things that only work on Windows right now. Actually, we need to spawn it. But here we go. Yeah. See, and like I tried to Ubuntu back in high school too and stuff and things. But I've been running Endeavor OS, which is an Arch branch off of my laptop for a while. I was on Kashii before. I was having issues. I don't think it was actually Kashii's fault though. Hello? Yes, it's on my ship. I see it. Marker. There we go. I mean, it's not even that it's getting better support, Ares. Right? The main thing is Proton is so good, right? Translation layers are getting really good. Where it's not on developers to support it. But yeah, my biggest concern is all my peripherals, really. On my laptop I am, yeah. On my gaming laptop, yeah. Right now we're on Windows and it's fucking sucky as shit. But no, Star Citizen works great. The other problem is also I have NVIDIA GPUs, except for in my Steam machine, which I have a 9070 XT. But since I play in 4K, I really want my 4080, my 4080. Okay. Yeah, we still have the whole spread in here. Oh yeah, we had a lot of nice stuff in here. Bondul metal. Another pristine 6th metal. There's the boom tube and ammo. The boom tube looks so ridiculous on the backpack. It hangs so low. Gotcha. Yeah, we should store that stuff. We still have not gotten a chance to try out that arrow build. Things so low. Why does that feel like the punchline of a racist joke, Aries? I'm not calling you racist, but that feels like one of those old, like, we too low jokes or something. Alright, we're not gonna jump straight to Stanton Gateway. That's how you get pirated, my friends. So whenever you leave Lesky and you're going to Stanton, you know what you do first? You jump over towards Theta. This is called doglegging, and whenever you're moving cargo, you'd rather not lose. You don't jump straight to your location, especially because Levski to Stanton Gateway is one of the most pirated tunnels in all of Star Citizen right now. Now, yes, there's a lot of attention at Charlotte's and Ashland, so you probably 99 times out of 100, you're gonna be okay. But otherwise, we want to make sure you dogleg. Yes, which is why I'm telling you guys how to avoid it. But yes, I do piracy. But you know, you don't need to go out all the way. You just need to go far enough out to be out of the lane. But we might want to go a little bit farther, actually, looking at that. We'll go a little farther. Unsuccessfully? No. We usually do get quite a lot of stuff when we're doing it with the org. Osa can confirm. As for last time I went, though, for the first time in my life, I felt bad. Normally, like, piracy is part of the game. If you don't do some basic, easy things to secure your stuff when you're moving valuable things, it's kind of on you, right? Like, you can't assume the kindness of your fellow man. But this time, there was a, do I have to have a credit card to buy the game? Or PayPal? Yeah, you need to be able to purchase things online, which is typically debit or credit card. Thanks for following, Vengeful. I appreciate that. Yeah, anyways, we were we were straight up doing our usual piracy. We were getting lots of comers. We actually got lots of good regular cargo. And there's this one Hermes we get. We shoot his power plant out, board it, kill the guy flying it, usual thing. And there's just this one 4SU box in there. and the ground or the boarding crew couldn't open it. So they're like, all right, well, there's a box in here, but like, whatever. We go about and we actually keep fighting other ships for like another 30 minutes. And then somebody decides to go on board and check that 4SU box that the ground crew was glitched and couldn't look into. It had 28 pages. This man was moving his entire life from Levski, his home base, to somewhere else. We're talking crafted guns, crafted armor, high-end materials, literally like medals, script, subscriber items, everything. Literally everything. And we're just like, we just took this man's entire livelihood. We didn't even remember what his name was, and we're like, hey, it's Herbie's guy in chat, if you want your box back. Yeah. No, it was, but yeah, there was that response, and I'm pretty damn sure that person is never playing Star Citizen again. And that was like, okay, he was stupid to not dogleg his valuables, but yeah, we took that guy's entire home location of loot. It wasn't a small amount of crafted stuff or materials, it was a lot. And but like I said, we saw subscriber items, we saw Stormwall plushies, we saw like the guy just selected all, transferred all from his inventory to his box. And yeah. No, that's me personally making profit. Whenever I do those things with the org, I don't take anything. I don't take any cut. Our quantum fuel is low. Yeah, right? It's like, normally I'm totally like okay with piracy. I love doing it. It's very fun. I felt bad that time. You know, when I said that 9 blocks, that's the first time that like I've actually getting a paycheck from it, because usually, I'll be honest, I don't even know what happens in the org with what we pirate, because we never go and sell right away. So I've never seen a dime from that, but I don't want to really. I don't really care. And like, it took us so long to realize what we even had in there. So where's landing to refuel? That was actually me, Cal, the Hermes guy. Can I get my bugs back? Right? Brother, at this point, I think only God remembers what was in that box. It was 28 pages. But yeah, no, it was like, I felt so bad for the poor guy. But guys, like, I feel like you would know if I was making a lot of profit off that piracy, right? You guys always see what I rock with. I never have crafted gear or nice stuff. We put the hobo in murder hobo, right? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Why I know lift off? Oh, there we go. But we can't even afford insurance. Duck hunter in a... Well, he jumps. There's a big ass metal box in the side of the space road. I did try Eve. I never got into it. I played it for like one day for like 4 hours. And I was like really trying, but it was not for me. I'm too small brain. My idea of piracy is stealing ships, but breaking stops that, yeah. We take everything of value on board and then scrape and munch the remains. When we do lane snares, it's an entire org operation. I've got 1,000 hours in the Eve and I still haven't gotten into it. Wow, on the other hand, yeah. Just imagine the game bugged out right now. If it do, it do. When you mothership, you need to be okay with losing everything. Alright, into the space butthole. This is where I got my peak guy from, guys, definitely. I still think hitting the center rods do nothing right now. This is probably the only time where flying from the operations deck really is hampering, is going through these. And we're through. And this is why we had to set up the refuel, so we can just immediately go and jump out here. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I get you still. I'm also not feeling my greatest right now, but the stream must go on. I'm actually going to take a quick break, guys, to go and take some pain pills because I think my ibuprofen wore off and now I can feel my eye again. So 1 second. Oop. Alrighty. Thank you for following Primo the Good Guy. Is there a Primo the Bad Guy coming as well? Alright. Turn off this. Okay. Yeah. I do really enjoy living off of a large ship. It is a very cool way to play. It's just also very much suboptimal. Like the setup is so long, the risk is so high. It's just so cool when you get it right, though. I do think the Ironclad is one of the best ships for it. It just gives the vibe. You can fly my Carrack. oh, you're talking to Nineball. Nineball is a certified Carrack hater. Tell us why, Nineball. The Carrack was a ship that I wanted to love. I'll admit. But the Polaris is just a better Carrack. But I did own a Carrack, and I did try to make it work. The joke is I'm actually bad guy. I'm a pirate. Pirates unite. Good stuff, man. It has so much wasted space. Carrack is just bad. I'm wondering if the Liberator is going to grab me or not, design-wise, as a base thing. I love really vibing with Anvil ships since the reset. Yeah. So here's where I stand on the Liberator. I'm not sure the Liberator will be a good base because it's not enclosed. You know, you have to have kind of your shit out where people can see it. But what I think the Liberator is going to be great for is actual fleet logistical operations. With if they get RRR working better, like it works okay right now, but if they get it working a lot better, and you have fully loaded up, the time in and out for repair when you're out in the field is going to be so much quicker if you have a Liberator up. Even if it's only like, even if it's outside of the fight, like that is going to be huge. Granted, it still probably won't be as efficient as just going back to like an Arc Core or a Shubin mining, but with that, yeah, I just feel like if you're going to live out of a ship, the ability to kind of blend in and not show your hand of what you have is kind of important. Vengeville, first time chatter. I'm looking forward to Liberator and hoping the game's more stable by then. Can I ask if you are waiting to even get the game or try it on stability, or are you already a player and just hoping that when the ship launches, the game will be in a better state? Where the heck? I was wondering why my head tracking wasn't working. It's because we were in camera view. Where is Lorville? Am I blind, chat? Or should be directly in front of me somehow? There it is. Okay, it's not directly. Alex in 2014? I get you, man. Before me is then. I joined the project in 2019. I just don't like how limited the attack is. For me, right, a carrier ship is defined by what it can carry. And I'm not saying the Carrack is a good carrier by that metric, but it's better than the attack. I mean, the Carrack can theoretically take a buck. You just have to give up the size 4 gun, which is really rough. They need to let us buy stuff from Moby to lower the setup time, even if it costs more. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not very immersive if you don't have to go on your shopping trip, but like, also like, bro, Amazon already exists IRL, bro. Let me just shop. So it should definitely be buy to a hangar location, and you have to pull them up out of a freight elevator still. The attack is the Timu Polaris? I'm not sure I would say that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a attack hater, but I don't think the Star Lancers do anything well. I also think they're the worst looking ships in the game, so that's kind of part of it. I think the Carrack, while it does kind of look like a space dildo, is better than the Star Lancers and the Freelancers. I'm just not an enjoyer of the Mist design language. Also, the fact that that hangar is only for snubs, meaning you have to risk your main carrier. That's why I would still go with the Carrack for Daddy's first home ship. Not our best landing, but hey. So Odin will be the best ship home base for me. I mean, no, this is just a difference of opinion, but I don't think it matters really, right? Because we're not talking about performance per se. I will say I like the Starlance attack way more than I like the Max. I did try the Max out when it came out. That was right around the start of Pyro, and I did not enjoy that ship one bit. What's the pilot weaponry on the attack? Size 4. Yeah, the Robocop visor does feel bad, but if you're using it as a home base and not as an actual like main ship, it doesn't really matter. Like same reason like the operations deck is a horrible view, but I don't fly the Ironclad like it's a ship. I fly it like it's a mobile hangar, right? And then I leave it and I operate out of it. You gonna open up for me? Alright, I guess we'll go to the other one. I will say I'm feeling this boom tube slowing me down. I put it on because I didn't want to lose it if we blew up the ship. But boy, is it a heavy thing. Also, when the Star Lancer Max first launched, I fought one with a buddy in a 400i and beat it, which also didn't do anything for my opinion of that ship. See, I like Crusader's look. I'll admit that. I do like the Crusader look. The C1 The MSR, and honestly, even the Ares Starfighter, I do think look quite nice. All right. Let's go ahead and pull back out the Chevy boy. Then we're going to want to do a little bit of Hathor and then see how we feel after. Let's see. Okay. If it's a transport, what is it transporting? Because it's not really a good cargo ship. And it's not really a good... I don't know. I don't know. I should just get one and try it. Because I'll be honest, a lot of my preconceived notions come from the Max. And I did not enjoy the Max at all. But I want to like the Carrack, but it does sound like it's a bit better than the Carrack. Troops? I don't know. There are better dropships. These look like Fisher-Price spaceships. Yeah, because doesn't the TAC lose out its, I mean, would we not call the TAC a generalist? Is it too big for that? Stones Max was part of my first hauling grind to get the whole seat. Love that beast, flawed grids and all, impeccable interiors. It reminded me of driving a VW bus. Yeah, see, and like, obviously I'm the fighter pilot, right? I'm the guy who enjoys the pew pew PvP. And so any ship that can't defend itself, why are we on? Well, guys, it's a good thing I have an impeccable Gray's Market warranty, right? All right, let's see what the hell's wrong with her. Yeah, she got messed up by those guys who were just shooting into the bottom of her. I remember now. I remember what happened. Yeah, we had like 30 guys underneath the Shiv, just shooting into it. But like, okay, so like, would we call the Carrack and the TAC generalist ships now? Shiv sparking seems on brand. It's like, wasn't the whole thing behind the Clipper being a generalist it had a med bed, it had some cargo, it had some guns. I guess it's just more like, I'll be real, still the best dropship right now is a bunch of arrows. I love this ship. The ship is so nice. All right. TAC has the 6th best laser deflection, which is why I like it. Yeah, that's true. Armor wasn't a thing when I was last looking at these ships. Crafting as well. Yeah, but crafting isn't on the general list yet, right? So the regen, okay, you're right. Yeah, they won't have med beds, but they're gonna get down a lot quicker, a lot safer, and at most, when you lose a ship, you lose one guy, not your entire division. Versus a big, slow primary target that's going to take a bunch of thing and die to a single meteor. And like, also with crafting on the ships, if they get shipboard crafting to work, you would assume that it would also work if you were just putting a crafter on the cargo grid. Okay, bunch of AI up in the air. Let's head down to path 1. And we don't got any fancy lamp around here. It does look like the dish is open, so we will be going straight to looting here. Ship on the ground, it's an Aurora. Get our ship set up here. And what's our... Okay. Pisces as well. A dead hornet. Now that Aurora looks suspiciously like it's trying to loot. I love my frame rate being all fucky wucky. My favorite. This has been here for a while. Well, they were certainly trying. They were certainly trying something here. I'm not sure what they were trying. And you took a Cirrus, and what even is this armor you took, bud? Let's see. All right, Antium. So it's a decent armor set, I guess. The Cirrus? Nova. Fire Rail Cascade. Glacier. Glacier's good. Dude, picking up that box has like wrecked my camera. Look, Eagle Eye. I will forget. Not because of any good reason besides that I am just that fucking stupid. I feel like a lot of ships require you to already have air superiority before they are usable, and in the current game, those have no real use when they can fight. Exactly. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And like, there's so many RP ships and RP reasons, and like, why the Ironclad and the Polaris, when I use them as a base, are like okay for that front. Oh my god, I didn't see this. Oh, that will take a force wall for sure. Man, what happened to this guy? No, I mean, that's honestly the right take. More ships need to be better. Multi-crew needs to be worth it. And like, it's frankly ridiculous that we still have as bad of combat balance as we have. That it's still fighter-centric, but I mean, CIG has refused to listen to even the PvP community. Like, people call us the Light Fighter Mafia, but we aren't. Like, we would love there to be more diversity, more ships for us to fight and to fly for ourselves, right? Like, bro, I've been flying the Gladius for frickin', 7 years. This camera bugging out for me picking up that core is really frustrating. We'll take the Fire Rail. It's a grade B mill power plant. Have a good one, Vengeful. Yeah, I don't think anyone cares about the Nova. Crossbow mags. Hey, Ace Interceptor flight suit. First time I found one. Wonder if he put anything in his locker. There's like an actual storage locker, right? Not crazy? It's been a while. Oh yeah, under there. Personal storage. Nope, nothing to put in there. I mean, yeah, I know, it's really annoying actually. I like the Strata set, so I'll take it. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, that's all the loot here. Let's hope getting the pilot seat fixes this. Go to the next site. This was path 1. I don't know why it always rips out my power and out of my engines and stuff. Okay, nothing too special on radar here. Let's just go ahead, drop out right here, and get moving. All right, path 3 next. County Taurus? Yeah, I hope not. All right, this is also aligned. I'm new here. Are you able to see real PvP bounties and counter lists, or are you just free hunting? So we aren't doing bounty hunting per se. We are PvPing though. There's more to PvP than just bounty hunting, right? So right now we are actually at a location called Hathor, and Hathor is an open PvP site that has a lot of the mini dungeons and some of the best loot in the game. So I'm looting these, looking for high-end components to outfit my ships, because I don't want to craft them, because I'm not a miner. I'm a kind of that pilot, right? And then after this, if we don't get any action here, and if we don't, you know, die or we have time, we're gonna be going to a location in Pyro. Chala's Beach and Ashland is a trade route between the two, and there is a huge war going on over that stuff. Now, PvP bounty hunting is a thing, but why I don't do it a whole heck of a lot is, one, usually I'm the guy with the crime stat, and two, it's kind of just camping right now. I'm kind of waiting for the PvP bounty rework to happen. Polar's decent. We'll take the Polar. See, like, for example, I'm gonna get a lot of crime stats here because this is an open PvP location, but it's going to, it's still in comm range, but everyone who comes here fights. Yes, there is a PvP bounty list, yes, but I think he knew that. He was asking if that's what we were doing. Arctic. Another Firewall Cascade. Yeah, dude, this head spasm from picking up that box. Maybe we'll try hand picking up something else. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's my problem about hunting, is like, I don't want to just camp Grim Hex or camp SPK. If there was actual hunting, the bounty hunting, it would be a lot better. The Shiv flies like a medium. Veils are still fine. We'll take the Veil. Actually, no. Let's see what else is. Right, we did check. Anything fall back there? Aha! Spectre fell back there. Yeah. The Shiv fly is exactly like the Super Hornet Mark II. Which, once again, I'm not a Super Hornet enjoyer, but throw on a big ass cargo bay and give it the same firepower and same flight characteristics, and suddenly, you know what? That's appealing, not as a primary fighter, but as a multi-role. Most of SCPVP is camping, to be honest. I mean, okay, it depends your definition of camping, right? Waiting for somebody to show up in some location, or watching a location while flying around while people are doing stuff on the ground isn't exactly camping to me, but sitting directly outside of a hangar is. Like, that's what Grim Hex is you sit right outside waiting for them to either come to the hangars or come out of the hangars. Feels a lot different than flying like Air Patrol at Chala's or Ashlands or even around Hathor, right? You could technically say you're camping Hathor, but you know, you're watching the skies, you're looking for ships coming in. There's tons of different vectors they can come from. Even if you're waiting there for action, it's not, I don't know, I don't define that as camping as much as sitting directly outside the hangar. Tunneling can be fun when you catch them out in the verse and stuff, but rare. Scalpel. See if I like pick up this, it'll fix my neck. Nope, it did not fix my neck. Everything good, so? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Mod abuse, mod abuse. All right, we have path to the check. And you're also pedals open. We haven't had AC lab sample yet. Been farming for days and haven't found one. Just lots of ACS parts. Yeah, so they're rare. That whole mission and the reward isn't saying go get one. It won't spawn one. It's just, hey, have it on in the background, and if you find one, there you go. There's a free mill, right? They are quite rare. But what I will say is Hathor has been really quiet right now. I've come here a few times, only ever got fought once this patch. All the PvPers are going to the war in Ashland and Chalice, and granted, I get it, it's really fun. I've got a video I need to put out on that, which I might put out tomorrow, because I'm definitely staying home from work tomorrow because of my eye. So I'll probably put out one, or even probably put out one and then do another one, because I have both the Talon review and the actual gameplay video of that fight we did. Ares and Aeonics and 9-ball. Alright, wow, this one's been pith cleaned. Pillaged. Very interesting. MG script. That's a weird spawn. A pristine gold ingot. All right. We haven't quite gotten everything I want though, so let's go ahead and check the other site. What are the energy weapons you got on the Shiv right now? They're not good. They're Omnis guys. The only reason they're there is because I outfitted the Shiv in Pyro. And I did not have access to the size 3 weapons I wanted for it. Yeah, I've kind of got a bad Franken build on it right now. Yeah, we got Cruise. We got Cruise. No need to worry about that. So if we're gonna do Cruise, we should do live support. All right, Ruptura. See what's there for us. All right, Dayside. All right. Some baddies out there. I think there's a full spawn there and just being weird on our radar, would be my guess. Yeah, there they are. All right, we're going down onto half 3. Go ahead and charge this up. Punch into a more respectable distance here. All right, the pedals are open. Ruin the Gladius without wings. Interesting. Damage Shiv. Back to Asgard. Here we go. Nice refreshing cruise. All right. Polar. Mirage. Mirage is a grade A stealth shield. Still holding out for another FR66. I'll even take another Force Wall at this point, though. Kill shot. All right, that's all that's here. All right, Re's done. Let's pop over. We're next going to 2. Nothing up in the skies. We're doing all right. Good looting, exactly. Yeah, Hathor's been pretty chill recently, and that's a good thing. But I do want to get back into the action all over Shallows and Ashland before it goes away. I feel like it's not going to last long into 410. It could be wrong because it's getting tons of positive feedback, as it should. It's awesome. Polaris and Evolution has a bunch because nobody grabs them. We got like 12 mil. Yeah, no, we got a lot of that stuff too. I think it's all on the Ironclad still. But I am looking for A's. I'll just take B's. Thank you for following, Gabe45. I appreciate you. Also, once again, I like the risk of PvP. Hey, VK double out. Like, I'll be real. Like, I don't think I'm gonna play Siege of Orzen unless there's some must-have blueprint or must-have piece of loot. I just have zero interest in instance content. Like, literally none. That's okay. It's okay for there to be something in the game that I don't want to do. That is a-okay. And as long as I have something fun like the Ashland Wars, or if they do another one, or something like that, I will be as happy as the clam. Yeah, instant stuff has zero appeal to me. Normally I would take the crossfield, but we got several out last time. Also, there's no like FOMO there. Like, it's gonna be just a new thing sticking around forever, right? I'm not saying I would want it to be FOMO, but if it was like a limited time event, maybe I'd check it out. All right, one more and then we're done with our Hathor run. Sadly, it looks like we're probably not getting an FR66. OG Siege of Orison was awesome. I still have, I think, a video of it recorded even on this Twitch channel way back in the VODs. It was laggy and broken, and I fully admit that, and I totally see how in later times people would start camping it or griefing it or whatever. But my very first time, I played it in the first wave it went live on live with everyone. There was like the entire, back then, like 80 player server, because that's the highest it had, I think, was around 80 then. Could be wrong, it could have been closer to 100 at that point. We need 3, now we need 1. And 1's petals are closed, so we're done. Son of a fucking shit. Be me, new player, bumped into you in free flight. Get absolutely wrecked. Realize you're literally the guy I've been learning PvP from. That is awesome. All right, hold on. These damn components. I think I'm gonna name my ship Sparky now. All right. Ooh, that's a good question, Zach. I came in around 323 with steady players or 100. Yeah, right now we're at 700 players. It's still going, apparently. There's a way to lock the door open from here. I feel like whenever I go and I what I don't like is how the fire seemingly just wrecked all of my forward thrust. Your ship is just enchanted with fire damage. Your ship is fire. There we go. Thank you, Sky. It's still taking damage. And I can't, and I have no thrust. See, that's frustrating. Nothing's broken. Be repaired from that menu, but I have literally no control. All right. Let's turn off life support. And then if we jump, this should... And we'll go back out there, open the back door again. Now we should be in full space. But Twitch is being twitchy, so I'm going to use that. It could also just be me. Yeah, the Shiv now is called Sparky. Now there has to be a way we can lock this open. Comfort Air Plus fixed 12 minutes ago. I don't have life support in that room as well. Guess it doesn't work for the Shiv. I know you can do it like the Polaris and stuff. I live in CR, right? Alright. Well, we gotta limp home again. Now let's power off the ship entirely. Power it back on. Make sure we keep life support powered off. Give as much power as we can. And it still says we're taking damage. And yeah, we still have no thruster authority. Yeah, this is really annoying. Thanks, engineering. But yeah, who was saying that? Puppy Wallet. Yeah, dude. It was, I remember you from AC, dude. Glad you could get in there, get some practice going, and if you ever want training one-on-one or more fights, just hit me up. Assuming I don't have my ship erupt into flames again. Dude, even in Quantum, it's like struggling to go. I want to know how a fire in the... I guess overheating is their excuse, huh? That all should be going down. Wonder if we just need to like max out the coolers in this thing. Shiv doesn't have components. Shiv is entirely not gold standard. This is going to be the slowest approach to Lorville ever. The engines are just refusing the fire. Actually, we're falling. We're just falling. Well, gentlemen, I may need a rescue. Let's see if I can put it down gently. Straight up in full heavy atmo, I've got no control. Yeah, I can't move that. I can't move that TVI at all. Look at that. Nothing. We have no flight control. Of course, you know, there's no control surfaces or anything yet for me to glide. Nope, couple ain't doing shit. No, that like killed our ship. Here we go. Let's see if I can't, at the very least, like catch on the landing gear or something. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We're going down. Oh, all right, can I flatten her out? This is not a joke. Like, look, like straight up, I have no control. All right. Nose, 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 level. Oh. All right, let's power everything off here. Now as we up your velocity limit set to 0. I don't use it. I don't use the speed limiter. We had a fire that lost all, and then we lost all flight control. Yeah, we can try to repair all. There's nothing to repair though. Everything's at 100. All right. We have a long way to go, boys, but if we walk into Lorville, we can grab a ship to come and get the rest of it. Raining. I'm sure this is acid rain. We almost made it home. Almost. Honestly, I think the answer would be to actually just backspace. Because then we spawn in the hospital. All right, the 9 balls coming. Okay, all right. Bring something with cargo. Yeah, we officially are in need of rescue. Let's power down as much as possible in here. Just backspace. So okay, so you want the backspace out of this? We'll keep life support and the coolers on. It only has a cutter. Gotcha. I mean, I can still get something else. This just depends on if you're close enough, because it would be more immersive to do the rescue mission. I think we're inside Armistice Zone. Oh no, we aren't. We powered off the engines, but they're still on. Sparky got a little too hot. But hey, at least if she bursts into flame again, it's raining, right? It is pretty cool seeing Lorville in the distance. But anyways, 9ball, do you want, just to confirm, you want me to backspace? Okay, alright. You think it's bugged? I'll be honest, it was cool. Like I actually kind of enjoyed that. It would be cooler if we had control surfaces and I could kind of glide it down, you know? Like have like a no powered, because that would be really cool. Like, you know, you get soft death in Atmo, but you're in a fighter, you have wings, you still have like manual fucking hydraulic control, and you could just like do your best to set it down gently. No, it's all good, 9ball. I didn't want to backspace with you coming to help me. I didn't want you to get on me coming here and then I go. See, what here? That's what I don't know. Is I feel like they're gonna have to give every ship some sort of control services, even if they don't make sense. Like the Guardian, right? The Guardian has no business flying under aerodynamic power. Are they really gonna make a heavy fighter though be space only? Or be like burn like, you know, all its fuel trying to be in Atmo? So I feel like they're gonna give everything some level of glide control. Just for the sake of the players. I could be wrong, and it'd honestly be really cool if they were wrong, because, you know, I like my space planes, right? Man, if they did go hardcore though, like you need to have an aerodynamic ship to be in Atmo efficiently, that's gonna wreck so many cargo ships. It would put a lot of value on something like the C1, I guess. Maybe even the C2. But like, oh, like imagine like a Perseus. Like if a Perseus can't stay in Atmo without burning all its fuel, right? That would be really cool, but I'm not sure the game's ready for that. Hopefully with the new Genesis Planetech, ground vehicles can be more utilized and much more stable. Yeah, that's one half of it. The other half of it is they need to have an actual good iron physics model for it. Man, that makes me want to go sit in the sim rig and do a bit of racing. Neuron activation.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let me see. Yeah, screw it. Let's take out the ironclad to go rescue it.
Vehicles. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Ooh. The question is will those components light on fire again inside the ironclad? Here's the thing, ground vehicles are partially bad because of the ground clutter and the bumpiness and how often they'll flip or spin, right? They're also just bad because they aren't useful. The ground AA sucks, the tanks suck. The best value they had was when there was the overpowered turrets at bunkers and you could drive up to them without aggroing the turrets. The thing still exists, but like now we have better things to do than bunkers, right? So there needs to be just a reason to use them first. May I ask, any recommendations for size 3 on the Meteor? Deadbolts. They got nerfed, which sucks, but honestly, in the Meteor, the way I view it now is you just commit to being the anti-big ship, right? Your whole shtick is to do what you do and make big ships feel bad. And those deadbolts are going to apply damage sooner than anything else. Your Leonids aren't going to rip shields off. So let them start ripping off armor, and then when they apply damage, they apply damage. If you really want to take on fighters and stuff in a Meteor, you could argue the NDBs or you could argue the adders. But I don't think it's really worth it. Because the M80 is a better anti-fighter interceptor. But as for me, I ask. You can always ask questions, Jacob. There is no stupid questions, only a stupid host. That's me. No worries, Aries. We're doing our own rescue right now. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And the question is, can I find that shiv? Because I'm not immediately seeing like a ship. Oh, there it is. Okay, yep. Never mind. We can find it. So we were 27 kilometers away from town, and I don't even know where the ground entrance is. Guy pulled an Argo. Does your recommend loadout on the M80 evolved at all, Cal, or is it still 85s and sea cannons? Yeah, it's 85 and it's sea cannons if you want to be the generalist, right? Now, I have people in my org who prefer going deadbolts and sea cannons. which is fine in PU. A lot of people fly larger, easier to hit ships, but if you do that and you go against the Talon, you're just gonna lose. Does the Young's Assault get lamp? I don't believe so, but we can. Yeah, no. So lamp usually is a function of a movable cockpit. Ares. If the cockpit glass traverses to get you in, it has two meshes, and they can apply the lamp shader to the interior mesh. When it's a solid thing that doesn't move, it only has one mesh, and that's why it doesn't have lamp. This is such a weird limitation. Yep, it's all how they did it. Because of course they designed everything around the Gladius first, right? That's how they develop stuff for ships in this game. It always goes, well, like if it's a core feature like lamp is, everything's designed with Gladius first. Gladius has a movable cockpit. So okay, we got these two different meshes. We just apply the shader to the interior mesh. Bada bing, work good. They designed this whole system, then they got to ships that didn't have moving cockpits, like, oh shit, that second mesh doesn't exist. Now, that's not every ship that has a non-moving cockpit, and it's not every ship that has a moving one. It entirely depends on if the ship creators have that secondary mesh. So, I believe, like, the Argo Mole doesn't have a moving cockpit, but it has lamp. And it's just because older ship still had a mesh there. But especially as they went and optimized stuff, or they were, you know, low on polygons, man, I feel like our lights are doing jack shit. Also, why can't we apply custom paints on our ships? Oh, you mean like a make your own paint thing? Oh yeah, that'll never come. I think they teased the ability to do that a while, and I think they realized, oh shit, we make money doing that, and they need money. So I don't think we're ever going to see the custom paint until well after 1.0. Yeah, that could be it, Econ. Yeah, so we have all these components too, and that was from TSG, not TSG. Sorry, that was from the QV stations, the tech smugglers. Hey, Sparky. I'm not gonna lie, for a moment there was a dip, and I thought I just fell through the planet. Move all this stuff up. Is it Sparkle Sparkle Boom Man from Avatar: The Last Airbender? Dude, that guy. All the explosion users died horrible deaths. Like, it's a kids show, but like, man, they did so dirty. What do you mean, lamp? I have a lamp right here. Or as the Brits would say, torch. Which is kind of cool. Kind of cool to call a flashlight a torch. Makes me feel all medieval. This is gonna take forever. I should have landed closer. I feel like for a ground landing vehicle, this thing should have way better lights. I mean, we're slowly getting there. Yeah. Alrighty. We're just vibing, moving stuff. I posted stuff I was considering picking up an SC Media. Is this 142 one, right? The one we wear in AC? Yes, it is. Oh my god, I see the issue. 9 ball. I see the issue. You know what? Respect. So those flight suits, they used to be at Hathor sites for loot areas, and right before the update came where they were required, me and the org went and farmed a bunch. Then we gave them out to all the fighter wing guys, and then crickets. The wipe happened. We lost them all, and they were taken out of the loot pools. I still have screenshots of some of those suits. There's all these different color variations too. I do like that flight suit. I like my current one a little bit more, but some of those ones had cool color variations. I still am a fan of just rocking the flight suit for everything I do. It feels just right. Look at him. Hello. He is deciding he needs to have some attention. Well, we could back then. I don't know about now. We'd have... No! Oh, I caught it. He almost knocked over my drink. He doesn't mean to. He's just a baby. He's just a baby. He's just a baby. Don't knock over my drink. Please, sir, one attention, please. He's not asking for one. Hold on, kitty. I'll lean back and there you go. Yeah, there you go. It depends on what you're flying, right? If you're flying a heavy fighter, it's totally fine. Flying an interceptor and a light, though, any G you get is really important because attacking the wing is a high G maneuver, right? It's why I think my current flight suit's honestly the most meta thing I can use, despite looking cool, right? 100% G resist, a light backpack, 4 mag slots. It does have compromises. It only has 1 slot for a multi-tool, but you have to run the med pistol. Citizen cat. Oh, Citizen cat. Oh, it's adorable. Little butt. He's really clawing the shit out of me right now, though. We were almost done salvaging our own wreck. See, guys, emergent gameplay. Fathers loves his game more than me. I'm a Victorian child who is starving, has never been loved. Woe is me. And for all I know, this is the little guy who gave me pink eye, though. I don't know. He stuck his cat butt in my face while I was sleeping. You guys see how he cares about personal space. Eat thicker teas, my man. I live in the desert. All my clothes are super thin. And honestly, I kind of need the trim his claws. 4 more. And then there's the loot that's in the locker, actually. He's with an armored flight suit IRL. Dude, I've got 3D printers. I've got stuff. I could get my hands on a. God, I used to have an old F-16 flight suit. I would not be able to wear it now. I'm way too fucking fat. But it would be kind of cool to do a cosplay stream on like Halloween, like make the Soul flight suit IRL and wear it for Halloween. Aviators included. I would need to find somebody who could make 3D models, though, because I don't think we would be able to get STLs ripped from like the game. Like, it wouldn't be that hard, right? Like, all you would need to do is get a surplus flight suit in my size, which is the fucking problem, or something similar to it, and then all the gibbons on it you can just 3D print out and basically clip on or sew on, right? The chest piece might even be easier. And I love painting shit. I paint Warhammer. I have an airbrush. I could probably do a pretty good paint job on a 3D printed FDM chest piece and helmet. I've got like streaking grime and weathering compounds and stuff, so I feel like though I should like go to like a cosplay like subreddit or somewhere and ask for advice, because I've never done a cosplay. That would be sick for Halloween. Halloween's not that far away. What's up, baby? All right, last components coming on board. Make the. I don't think he'll keep it on, but we could. Yo, what's poppin'? Not much Doradus. We're salvaging our own wreck as we were flying back to Hurston with a huge load of components from Hathor, as you can see, and it lit on fire. He put out the fire. We had very limited flight controls. Once we got into heavy full atmo, we felt like a brick, and we managed to do an emergency landing. And now we're salvaging our own wreck. I think I would need to get a flight suit and then probably take it to a tailor to expand it, or get a jumpsuit, and then try to make it look like one, right? I am quite tall. We had stuff in here. There we go. Citizen Hightower. Tall citizen, citizen tall. But no, I've been watching a lot of YouTube aviation stuff that's really cool. Like Real Engineering talking about how things are made, and then there's Mustard, who does animations of like fights from history. There's some really cool ones. Citizen called out of work. Oh my god, that should be a stream name. Because I'm not going to work tomorrow. If this is pink eye, then it's super contagious and I should not go to work, right? I probably should go to urgent care and get it checked out. Pickle. Pickle. I think some of that stuff fell through the earth. Let's go up to the armory. We got a locker up there. So I work in IT. So I could just do my job remote and not risk getting everyone at the office sick. I do like Citizen called out of work though, that's hilarious. So I think the rest of my dropped fell through. Alright, that's all I care about. We'll check under the ship here. Alright, looks like Hurston took some tax. You know, that's okay. I don't care too much about that rifle that was lost. Delegating my work tomorrow to my dear rookies. Yeah. The thing is I'm the only IT guy for a 100+ employee organization. I fully agree, Sky. What we really just need is to have multi-crew be really awesome. You got jealous of me scratching my ears? Are you okay? Oh, all right. Let's button her up. Now let's hope these guys don't light on fire. Now we just gotta ship it home and then unload, and then that's probably gonna be the stream, sadly, because we are at our 3-hour limit. I could so easily stream this game for 8 hours straight, dude. That cat gave you pink eye on purpose to keep you home for more snuggles. Honestly, believable. This guy's a little terrorist. And every time I pet him, the terrorists win. And let me tell you guys, the terrorists win a lot. Don't freak out. You're okay. You're okay. Oh. Alright. And we're taking off here. There's a ship flying over. It's Ekon! Watch it, Ekon comes and pirates me. He's like, haha, you didn't wait for me. Be glad he's letting you use his ships and fight ships. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. So, way back when Avenger 1 used to stream, he also had the same Trek IR. And he just ended up gluing it to his headset for reasons like that. I definitely need more altitude. Can I go to VTOL mode? There we go. That will get us some height. Bringing you in? I'm bringing you in, dead or alive. No, I'm sure he means more as escort, and I appreciate that. We got a lot of stuff on this bird. Well, this box. Calling it a bird, I think, is a little bit, insulting the birds. This thing flies through the air on sheer spite alone. Yeah, VTOL has oomph in the ironclad. I bought a Trek IR, but it strains my eyes a lot. Why does it strain your eyes? Oh, just the looking around? Just lower the sensitivity then, so you just turn your head less. If you get used to it, then it's really not bad. So okay, so no, Track IR is this. Tobii eye tracker is different, and I can imagine that blasting your eyes with IR light would be, yeah. That thing flies with hopes and dreams and massive thrusters. Exactly. I will say, Lorville is like objectively like the worst landing zone for like utility, but this is a vibe. Tell me this isn't a vibe right now. Flying a Drake ship in through all of this Blade Runner-esque. This makes me want to go watch Altered Carbon. I might do that tonight. I might, after stream, load up Netflix Altered Carbon and watch the first season again, because that first season was damn good. The second season, we don't talk about it. But man. Yeah, so you have Tobii eye tracking, right, Nineball? Yeah, because Track IR is the head clip. It doesn't have any eye tracking. Right? Dude, it was that exact same vibe. Yeah, I don't know, because that's not doing anything. So that is a receiver. And okay, are you? Wait, actually, hold on. Are you using the helmet clip or are you using the not helmet clip, the hat clip, or using the pro clip? Because there's two different modes of how it works. The hat clip, there's the little metal one with reflectors that does have the thing using that. The pro clip, this is where, in the pro clip, this is where the lights are, and then that's passive, just receiving. It's only with the regular hat clip where that fires any IR at your eyes. It could be, I hate to say this, but it could be placebo. Any part of it? I hope you unload. Hell yeah. Thank you for following, Khakis. 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 I'm gonna say khakis. I'm gonna forget the first thing I said. Phrasing? Are we still doing phrasing? There we go. Well, you don't have to. Yeah, if you're using the pro clip, the thing on top is just a receiver, and it shouldn't be firing any IR at your eyes, because these actually have the LEDs. Why it fires on the regular clip is because it's just a reflector, and so it fires and looks for the reflection. Yeah, I've never used the regular clip. I've always usually used the pro clip. Yeah, guys, I hope we get some info on the Stingray next week. I'm really thinking it's going to be a cool ship, even if it is just a medium fighter, which I would love. That would be better for me. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do, Ekon. Let me try and plot it down. This is even assuming my freight elevators work on the server. We may have to move it. I think I picked the wrong one. Yeah. So you look at the screen, and then of course you move your head, so it does move your eyes quite a lot. And if that's giving you a headache, that's giving you a headache, right? Gotta get a sticky on the monitor, ensure your ship. Bro, my desk is chaos. That sticky will blend in. I gotta clean my whole gaming area. That's my house. It's nice. My gaming area, it's fucking rat central right now. I gotta fucking fix that. Oh, you got that one up? Okay. Cool. Set up tour soon. After I clean this room, yeah. Best guns for a Hornet loadout. That would be right now for the F7A and the Super Hornet. Probably NDB 30s and the C788 cannons on the wings. That being said, honorable mention, I really like the longsword cannons on staggered fire for the size 3s. Paired with the C788s because they have a mono pip, it's pure ballistic, and they fire on staggered fire the same way to fire as the old Shredders at the same velocity. So they're really, really good. You're just gonna be very ammo limited. So if you're doing that, that's more of an ambush build. Same with the the C and the stealth. Just go ahead and the regular, just to size down your other ones. I think Ekon, this may go faster if I throw stuff out the ramp and then you load it. On my screen I didn't hit you. I'm sorry. Anytime, Captain Awesome. Anytime at all. Yeah, so for example, we've got sword cannons over here on our buck because they match up with velocity with that, and they give me way more rate of fire, see? But that's really more of an ambush hunter build. Ah! Dude, I'm fucking wrecking myself. Do components count stationary objects? Well, when they're attached to a cargo grid, sure. Otherwise, though, they're pretty physicalized. What kind of mounts do you have for your setup? Transfer and chair versus desk mounts? So I have desk mounts. I have the VPC desk mounts from Virpil. They came with my sticks as a big bundle. If I was to do it again, I would probably get chair mounts. Make sure you can swing them out of the way. Are we insuring loadouts tonight? Nope. You know me. Insure? I don't know the meaning of the word. Just like taxes. And baloney. Captain Awesome just subscribed to the sub, man. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy your Banyu Cube if you haven't got that yet. One time I had a power supply get glitchy and stuck as I was trying to get it to move off the grid. And it shot me like a cannon shell and killed you? Yeah. I think I may have launched one at Econ there. All right. Well, that's not a bad haul right there. Not a bad haul of components at all for today. Anytime, Sarah. Thanks for the follow, man. I greatly appreciate that. Oh. Hold on. I deserve this. It's only a veil, but can I not knock myself out with it? Damn it, I wanted to kill myself with it. The spare for the ship. You meant to do this. Yes. Yes. Intentional. All right, now we're done. I think we have some things upstairs in the storage in the armory. The shield is still. It's not your fault you didn't see it. Exactly, guys. See, Sky knows what's up. All right, let's get the MG script. Let's get the pristine. Get this helmet. Get all these optics if they let me. You know, that one will say that's full, so I have to come back for a second trip. Iron Heavy, do you want me to help move stuff? Nah, it's all good, man. I mean, if you want to, you can, but like, honestly, unloading from my backpack into the storage locker shouldn't be too bad. Not a lot that's in there. But I appreciate you, Ekon. You definitely made unloading that a lot faster. I'm curious what this Interceptor racing flight suit looks like. I might try it on later. Unless the game server's lagging? We might be 30K'ing soon. Oh no, wait, shift click works. Yeah, shift click is fucking goated. All right, and that's the last of the loot. We have officially gotten the ironclad unlooted. So we can pack her up and send her down. Yeet. I'm sure it will store that way just fine, right? It definitely won't get one of those weird things caught on the edge and then purple and destroy that with everything. Let's watch what happens. I'm too lazy to move it straight. Oh yeah, we're fine. Like butter. The ship is environmental storytelling now. It really is. There we go. Good stuff, man. I appreciate you. All right, and that's going to be all for today. So for everyone who came by and watched, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys choosing to spend your evenings with me, especially on streams like this. That was really more of a, you know, getting our house in order stream than a lot of action. But we have components again. We have quite a bit of them. Not anything awesome, but enough to build out a few combat ships with some decent stuff. And we will be able to probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream or not. I'm definitely not going to work tomorrow, but if I don't stream, I'll still probably will relocate myself over to Gaslight again and get ready. And then next time we stream, we'll just be doing Ashland Air Patrol again, because that's quite fun. Really been enjoying doing that, and I want to get more time in the field out there before that event ends. So yeah, thank you guys once again so much for spending your time with me here. Yeah, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.